Doing stuff is hard. Shout out to anyone who does anything. I don't mind mosquitoes sucking my blood, I have plenty to go around. What annoys me is the need to inject the itch juice into my skin. Like, I'm already feeding you, why are you being such a witch? Imagine if I slapped my mom every time she made me dinner. I sure do be texting back with a lot of ha-ha-ha's for someone who's having a ha-ha hard time. Where does my skin go when I fall on the concrete? Ew. In Norway, up and not crying is a not uncommon response to how's it going? And I feel like that's a very reasonable standard to hold oneself to, especially nowadays. I hate when kids scream in public. You don't have any real problems. It should be me screaming. Me. Being an adult is terrible, but I thank God every day I don't have to randomly run a mile at noon against my will and then go on about my day like I did when I was in school. I get so happy when I call people back and they don't answer. Gonna start commenting, proud of you for not caring what anyone thinks, on my friends' really normal selfies just to cause some drama. Benadryl really said, you can't sneeze if you're unconscious. Red squirrels drive slowly. Of course they bloody do. Their feet can barely touch the pedals. Cut them some slack. I hate when people ask me what I mean by something. Listen, I have no idea. I'm as confused here as you are. We're both learning what I'm about to say at the exact same time. Are you okay? Oh God, no. But for the purposes of this conversation, yeah, I'm fine. I don't understand why two people reaching into the same bag of snacks at the same time is considered romantic. Like, excuse me, you're in the way of my snacks. Please don't ever speak to me about math. I've moved on. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Cool. I dislike both of those things. Is my boyfriend broken? Why did you leave WrestleMania on for the cats? They need to learn to protect us. I can't spend the rest of my life convincing an automatic faucet I exist. I just can't. Founder of Costco. It's gonna have hot dogs and optometrists. Don't feel bad about not wanting to go out. You're an inside cat, and it's not your fault. If the apocalypse happened, I would just pass away. Why do people in movies always have so much will to live? Why are mirror me and camera me two different people? Like, am I ugly or not? Make up your mind. Therapist. And what do we say when we feel like this? Me. Ew, David. No. Hold your horses. I don't have any horses. It means calm down. I can't, my horses are gone. Do you think I reference dinosaurs too much when I write? She was silent, like the P in pterodactyl, but it said everything. I was not put on this planet to weather hardship. I am here to delight and perplex people with my behavior. No piece of comedy is as funny as your friend accidentally saying a word a little bit wrong. If you don't find farts funny, then you're a loser because you're choosing to have less joy in your life, but the exact same amount of farts. I really just think about life and start laughing because what even is this? If anyone has any experience with anything or knows anything, please let me know. Thanks. At my funeral, I want a group of Italian guys to walk up to my coffin in all black and say, "I'm gonna miss ya, boss." So my family thinks I had something big going on. I can't sleep. I think the bougie man's under the bed. Don't you mean the boogeyman? Voice from under the bed. Wow, the thread count on these sheets is pathetic. What's the word for when you're very smart but can't remember anything and know literally nothing? Got a resume today and under personal interest, the dude just wrote breakfast. Interviewing him this week? Can we stop screwing around and just frost the whole Pop-Tart? We have the technology. Catholic schools be like, no long hair for boys. Meanwhile, there's a picture of a boy with long hair in every classroom, and he's like the main boy. When you thought you went mute, fart, unmute, but you were already muted, so you went unmute, fart, mute, and all they heard on the call was silence. I'm such a cutie pie. It's a bummer I'm insane. If I was getting eaten by a bear, I would get in a pet real quick. I was born in 2007 sounds so fake. No one is born that late. One time I farted so long, I was surprised that my butt didn't have to stop and catch its breath. Okay. And a weakness? Me, driving past the apocalypse. Horses. Stop saying white people have no rhythm. I need to buy a train ticket. Employee. Window or aisle? Or you'll what? I think each week therapists should pick their most entertaining client and refund the cost of their session. The only person holding you back is you. Okay, but I'm great at it. I hate that teeth require so much specific care. The rest of my bones are so low maintenance. Great time to be a hater. Many things suck and many people are stupid. Uno is based on luck unless I win, and then it's based on strategy, and I'm a genius. Robber, put your hands up. This is me. A robbery. I know, I'm an empath. That was the wrong password. Chrome. I will save it for you. Saying shark-infested waters is like saying human-infested houses. I mean, they live there, man. That's just rude. I need you to be serious for a minute. Whoa, hold up. That sense of humor is a load-bearing coping mechanism. It's not going anywhere. Oysters are such crap. You want me to eat this rock? No, see? It's got a horrible slug inside. F off. The guy who invented constellations was like, see those 4 stars? That's a bear. And everyone else was just too busy trying not to die from the plague to fight him on it. Honestly, I probably would just scroll past news about an alien invasion. The worst they can say is no. Okay, but that devastates me when it happens. I can't believe I'm supposed to take care of my whole body. It's too many moving parts, I can't keep up. Are we sure the first few seconds in a tornado isn't fun? Like the first few spins? It might be, but I'm pretty sure it's what comes after that we're worried about. I respect the moon's unwillingness to be photographed on a phone. Cows are very calm considering the whole floor is food. Me, peeling a banana. May I take your jacket? Coworker also in the break room. Do you think other people can't hear you? Just witness a man drop about half a cheese string on the floor on the way into the building where I work and say to himself in the smallest and saddest of voices, oh no, my cheese. I sneezed while I was looking for a snack in the fridge and bumped my head on the shelf. But yeah, sure, put me down as your emergency contact. Good afternoon, people. What extremely embarrassing moment are we reliving today? That one time an unwrapped cheeseburger fell out of my purse at a job interview. What happens to the car if you press the brake and the accelerator at the same time? It takes a screenshot. You call this an awkward silence, but I assure you the silence is less awkward than anything I might say. Some people call me the space cowboy. Some people call me the gangster of love. I'm just gonna put Steve on the cup, eating probiotic yogurt while on antibiotics. Okay, now battle. Why are they called paintings? You're done. That there's a painted. I don't like being asked, are you at home? Please expand further so I can know whether I'm at home or not. Yeah, because it depends on what you want from me. I canceled a gym membership and they kept charging me anyway. I got in a fight with the representative and I told him, I'll fight these charges until I die. The first thing you have to know about me is that I never give up. He was like, well, you only came to the gym once, so. I dropped off some paperwork at a coworker's house last night. I guess he hadn't mentioned I was coming and one of his kids asked me who I was. They were eating dinner, so I said, I'm the food police. I'm making sure everyone is eating their vegetables. That broccoli was gone, man. I wish I could Google search my own mind and just type in stuff like, what are my favorite movies? Or, what was the name of that place with the really good egg rolls? Me looking at $900,000 houses with $76 in my bank account. Interesting design choice, but okay. Love when the washing machine gets to the angry part. Let it out, girl. Have we checked all food to see if exploding them makes them into something better, or did we just stop with corn? Jury duty is a wild concept. Whenever the government wants, they can just be like, call off work, bestie. We need you to solve a murder. Here's $15. The world is a vast hellscape right now, but remember, the Mandarin word for penguin literally translates to business goose. Cute. Hotels. This is a place to relax, unwind, and take it easy. Also hotels. We stopped serving breakfast at sunrise. I went to the doctor yesterday because was attacked by geese is on my medical record. First question every time from both nurse and doctor is, any more trouble with geese? Got into an argument with my 4-year-old about whether the word dragon starts with a J or a D, and now I'm just repeating the word dragon to myself, wondering why it doesn't sound any different. Yeah, breakups suck, but have you ever left your to-go box on the table at a restaurant? My boyfriend hasn't posted on Instagram since a pic of a cheeseburger since 2016, and he said if I want to make it on the grid, I have to make him feel the way that cheeseburger did. Do you think the washer and dryer are actually friends or just work friends? Nothing has felt the same since I learned that goats have accents and can't understand other goats from foreign countries because their accents are different. Is this true? I'm gonna have to look into this. My husband is in the other room explaining to the cat that even though we are going to bed early, he, the cat, is welcome to stay up. Accessories can really boost a woman's self-confidence. For example, I know I would feel 10 times sexier if I carried a sword with me at all times. I may not be the prettiest or smartest girl in the room, but I am definitely the most mental ill. Y'all ever try to breathe quieter while walking up a hill so the bystanders don't hear you fighting for your life? Is this how they make those IKEA shelves? I hate ranting to my boyfriend because he'll use sound logic and reasoning, and I'm really just looking for someone to be just as overdramatic about the situation as I am. Been at a wedding all day, and all my sister's boyfriend has done is Photoshop pictures of my head looking massive and sent me them. Can you dislike someone but still love them? Do you have siblings? Grape soda doesn't even taste like grapes, but it sure does taste like purple. So how depressed would you say you've been feeling lately? I don't even care anymore if my foot hangs over the bed where a monster can get it. Wow, Jesus. Do you ever scare yourself for no reason? Like I was downstairs getting juice and I told myself, imagine if someone was standing behind you right now waiting for you to turn around. Like I had no reason to do that to myself. We went to the planetarium today, and when the voiceover said, "This is the Earth," one of the kids booed. Me, "Oh wow, this shop has everything my heart desires." Spooky shopkeeper, "Yes, but I will warn you, every item comes with a price." Me, "Yeah, I know how shops work. When I was a little kid, I thought, this little pig went to the market meant it went shopping." I did too. After a couple slices of pizza, my 3-year-old bursts into tears and says, "My mouth wants more, but my tummy doesn't." I've never related to anything more. The uncomfortable feeling I get when everyone watches me unwrap a gift makes me totally understand why the dog takes his treat into the other room. I asked my husband if I'm the only one he's been with. He said yes. The others were all 9s and 10s. Send bail money. Every Olympic event should include one average person competing for reference. That would be funny. Hate playing make-believe with little kids. You shoot them with a laser and they're like, "Actually, I went back in time, so it doesn't count." What are you talking about? You casually just rip open a hole in the space-time continuum? That's irresponsible as crap, pal. Receptionists at the dentist office will look you dead in the eye and ask if you're available 4 months and 13 days from now. Did anyone else go through a phase as a kid where you were genuinely concerned about the Bermuda Triangle? 6-year-old me was like, "Bro, why are we not solving this problem?" I haven't heard about the Bermuda Triangle in a while. Easily the most relatable email I've received. Need to postpone. Hi Rachel, I have lost control of the day. When twins aren't identical, I'm like, okay, then what was the point of all that? Trying to forget the moment this afternoon when my barber asked, "Are you having fun?" And I said, "Yes," but he was talking to his daughter who was filling in a coloring book. Ooh. One of my students really wrote a sentence that begins, "In the late 1900s, I had to reread it 3 times to realize what the heck was going on. My feelings are hurt." I bet camping was invented by 2 guys who wanted to have a sleepover but were afraid their wives would make fun of them. Tattoos are great conversation starters, which is why I regret getting any. Humans pretend to be smart, but we still look at the ceiling when we hear a noise upstairs like we're suddenly gonna have x-ray vision. There aren't many universal truths, but one is that teenage boys like to jump up and tap stuff that is high. Street signs, beams, archways. Why test on animals when there are people who are rude to waiters? A penis-shaped iceberg. Before you judge, please note that 90% of it is underwater. At wife's office party. Don't show anybody your tattoo of Ratatouille. Me to her boss immediately. Wanna see my rat tattoo? What seems to be the problem? Meow. Yes, but where? Sees my dentist in the store. Really loud, fake phone call voice. "Yeah, I'm just picking up some floss cause I ran out. Probably because I floss every day, I don't know." Me eating my white shirt. "Let me get some of that." I have 2 things to do today. My brain. Infinity things to do. Got it. No, just 2. My brain. No point even starting. Nearly all boxed mac and cheese contains a chemical you don't want to eat. How many times we gotta tell y'all? How many times we gotta tell y'all? We are here for a good time, not a long time. Maybe millennials wouldn't spend so much money on coffee if we could produce serotonin. I hate when people are like, "So tell me about yourself." What do you want? Like my trauma or my favorite color? Let's be specific. Probably your favorite color, bud. Double king bed. Too much or nah? Imagine putting on bed sheets and the corner on the opposite end comes off. Gotta Uber to the other side. 2 p.m. Gonna save the other half of this sandwich for later. 2:06 p.m. Time to finish that sandwich. They should let everyone on hold with customer service talk to one another. That would be a mess. Walking out of the theater and overheard a 16-year-old say, "Bro, you didn't take a pee before or after the movie. Are you sure you're staying hydrated?" I think that's true friendship. Brain, did we get anything done this weekend? Me, no. Brain, okay, then at least be relaxed. Me, somehow also no. I don't go out very much because I'm broke, but oh boy, once I'm rich, I'm gonna have to come up with another excuse. Little secret about me, my answer to the question, would you like a receipt, is based on absolutely nothing and changes all the time. Me always uses the same 3 things at home. Me packing for a vacation. I wonder if I'll need 4 French horns or 5. Me has never done cocaine. Me walking through airport security. Oh my god, what if I have cocaine in my bag? When someone tells me, "Great question," I never hear their answer because I'm busy congratulating myself for asking such a great question. Find someone who cares about you as much as Gmail cares about new devices signing into your account. No matter the size of your opponent, always give it your all. Brain cell 1, say have a nice day. Brain cell 2, nah, say have a good one. Mouth, hadn't guys done. A friend's 5-year-old saw a rhino and called it a battle unicorn. Can we just let 5-year-olds christen a new species, please? Instead of calling it a to-do list, I've started writing side quests at the top to make it seem more fun and interesting. And boy, has that not worked at all. Well, 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 if it isn't the bridge I said I'd cross when I came to it. Do you ever leave a social situation and you're just like, that was not my best work? Slipping the bouncer $20 and asking him to loudly ban me from the club so my friends can't make me go inside with them. My toddler was about to hit her head on the bar at the playground, so I told her to duck, and she quacked at me, and then she hit her head. What is the dumbest thing you believed as a kid? I thought Michael Jackson had to stop whatever he was doing and sing when I played his CD. As a result, I never played it at night to give him some family time, because that's kind of sweet. I got Ham a new bed and set it down while I unloaded groceries. You're welcome, I guess. Bye. I hope the woman who forgot the word ice and asked me for a caramel macchiato on the rocks yesterday is doing well. How can you face your problem if your problem is your face? There's been a British voice in my head saying, "Bit sad, isn't it?" for the past week and a half.